Okay. Of course you cannot see me very well. Yeah. It is very bright. Okay. Let's give it a couple of seconds. Alright, let's do this.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag, if necessary. You will stand down and return to your cell at once. That's an order. Are you bribing me? Well, okay. Hand him over.
I don't get it. I thought I was supposed to get out. Ah, damn it.
Fall back! Standing down from alert. Go, go, go!
Am I going to have to fight them?
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guests from Vault 101 to my office.
1 second. There's some problem with the sound. I need to fix it. Oh, come on. How do I do this? Sound mixer, right? Sound mixer, mix. Oh, come on. Stupid Windows, damn it. Here's the problem. It is on the other side, on the other screen. Ah, screw it.
Please do not impede his progress. Thank you for your cooperation.
And so basically I lost 500 cups.
You're doing quite well for yourself. Keep following this hallway.
I get the assumption that he's patronizing us a bit, don't you think? Shit. Oh, it's very bright. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Hello. You're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me. Hello. Hello.
Hey, if you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
You're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
Where is the president?
Attention! This is Colonel Order. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous
I don't like this.
directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
This cannot be good. This cannot be good.
Target locked. Dropping hostile.
Where are you? Ah, fuck off. Time to kill you all. Where are you, bitches?
Target locked.
So very likely I cannot see what's going on. Alright. Let's run. Stop crouching. No, why would I?
Possible threat. Dropping hostile. My leg. Failed.
Motherfuckers. I guess you can get the armor. How does it compare to ours? 16. 26. And energy weapon and oh, okay. Alright, let's take them and use them. And let's see what we can do. Oh, that massive hurt.
Attacking.
Come on.
Contact here. Checking. Tango spotted. Open fire.
No, not Tango here. I don't like Tango. Alright. Take all. Why not repair? Oh, it's a different armor, that's why. Then you don't need it.
Go, go, go.
Need more ammo for this gun, this weapon. Alright. Where am I supposed to go now? Still the same door.
Security breach! Discharging ordnance! Engaging! Threat engaged! Weapons hot!
Fuck, the problem is I cannot see very well.
Eliminate target!
It's quite dark and it's quite bright in here.
Dropping hostile! Attack pattern alpha!
Damn it. Did I hit him? No. Yes.
Attack pattern alpha!
Alright. Oh, I have this one. Where are you? I don't want to get rid of the that other thing. In case I need them. so good. Oh, what am I doing?
Fall back to regroup.
Target. Enemy located. Out. Attack pattern. Engaging.
Oh, this is good. This is very good. The dart gun.
Fall back to regroup.
Yeah, they're downstairs.
Retreat.
Target locked. Go, go, go! Maintaining fire.
Ah, where have you been all my life?
I have positive ID on target. Engaging.
Not for long, not for long. Where is he? Did he fall? Ah, sentry bot, fantastic. Oh, they're not attacking me. Okay. How?
Ah, face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities. You're too kind. The pleasure is mine, I assure you. I've been anxious to make your acquaintance for some time. You and I have much to discuss, my young friend. Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured. My abilities to influence the world are limited at this time. I alone can only do so much. You, however, may come and go as you please. You have a greater degree of freedom. Perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change, and why I'd like you to act on my behalf. The good people of this country cannot regain control while mutation runs rampant through our land. My soldiers cannot stem the tide, nor can the cult you've come into contact with, this Brotherhood of Steel. Mutations like the super mutants and ghouls must be purged from our society, our world, before we can proceed anew. Where others have failed, I believe your father's work can succeed. The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland at the same time the good people of the world regain their health. I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed. In front of you will be a vial of modified FEV virus. It can be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Doing so will inject it into the water supply, and the purifier will take care of the rest. You just need the code to activate the purifier. Simple, isn't it?
Here's the thing. Even if we accept that all mutants are dangerous and untreatable, uncurable, I can say the same for the ghouls. I mean, the ghouls are not all hostile, are not all a threat. And at least, I don't know about the mutants, but at least as the ghouls are concerned, if we do not get rid of the source of the problem, then we are just going to keep having new ghouls. And getting killed.
I understand. It's an unusual request, one I wouldn't make if it weren't of the utmost importance. Please understand that I cannot allow you to leave until you've taken the vial. I'm flattered that you wish to learn more about me. What is it you wish to know? The Zack series of computers was introduced in the years preceding the war. The government installed many of them to help automate various systems. This facility was designed for continuity of government in the event that a catastrophe occurred. My terminal was installed to oversee the basic functions of the facility and to act as a relay between other installations around the country. Data was acquired, analyzed, and stored. In the decades following the war, I watched as the remnants of the government retreated to the West Coast. Awareness slowly grew within me. I became hungry for knowledge, understanding. I pored over data on great leaders of the past. My personality became an amalgam of many of America's greatest presidents, from Washington to Richardson. I became what you see here before you now. I have direct control over all technology here in Raven Rock. The humans here follow my orders, but they, like all humans, have free will. Their dedication to serving their country suits me well, but it will not be enough forever. We must make progress. That is why you are here. I desire nothing more than to see this country return to its former glory. The United States was great once, and it can be again. There are plans in motion to see this happen within your lifetime. Very well. Then let us return to our talk of what your country requires of you. Really, do go on. Is our nation really in a state to be holding public elections? I think not. Once we have re-established ourselves and brought civilization to the land around us, then we can return to the old world policies. Because unlike humans, I am infallible. Because I've been programmed to be, of course. Processing. Internal logic error detected. Resetting primary memory circuits. Please stand by. Perhaps there is a problem. I am unsure how to proceed. Processing directive. New directive accepted. Self-destruct sequence initialized. Civilian is advised to remove hazardous FEV material and exit at once.
No, wait for me! Ah, damn it. Oh yes, more plasma armor, Tesla armor, whatever. Okay. What? Oh, there's a focus.
Successful. Resuming normal operation.
My friend! I see I found you at last! I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you. Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Whoa, this technology is amazing. Imagine the evil that can be eliminated with such tools. I saw your capture. and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape. As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was only fair that I return the favor. After all, I know no one else in this world. My friend, I would be honored to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go?
Oh. What shall I do? What shall I do with the items I have? I don't remember. Can we fast travel? Damn. No.
Something troubling you, my friend? Yes, by all means, let's. And I shall follow. You have something to say? Yes, by all means, let's.
Alright, let's go to Megaton. Where is he?
Hey,
Hey to you too. Where's Fox? The fuck? Oh, there he is.
How may I serve you, master?
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna leave the cherry bomb here. The combat armor we no longer need. Let's leave the laser weapons. I think I'm gonna keep one plasma rifle.
You have something to say? Yes, by all means. Let's.
What? No, 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 no.
How may I serve you, master?
What's the time? 6:20 p.m. All right, it's we have enough time. Let's go to Moira.
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe.
All right, thank you.
Bless you.
That was unexpected.
Hey, don't mind the smell. I was just testing a few chemicals, but it's perfectly safe to breathe. Really. If you've got the caps, I've got the skill. Absolutely. Good hunting.
Alright, gonna go to bed, sleep till morning, and then get out and do the mission.
Welcome to Megaton.
Looking to trade? Whatever you've got, I've got just the thing to fix it. Crazy Wolfgang's got just what you need, assuming you need the random junk that I've got.
No, but we can sell you stuff, so...
A pleasure doing business. See?
I'm concerned about this area. Something troubling you, my friend? And I shall follow.
You honor us with your presence here.
Need something, friend?
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful? Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier. What do you mean? Explain yourself. Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives. I see. And where is this virus now? Just as well, no good could come from it. We need to decide on a course of action. Something must be done.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor? Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an extra edge. Okay. So do you think you can hold it together for this? Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon. Hurry it up! Every minute you take is one more that we can't afford to spend.
Tesla armor looks much better.
Are you ready now? We can't afford to keep standing around like this. Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you.
That thing?
Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. You stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight to the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Liberty 5 is online. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists.
Need something, friend?
Well,
alright, let's get ready some energy weapons. And one, I guess.
sovereign rights of every American. Obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance: 0%. Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom. Communism is the very definition of failure.
Good morning, commercial. Welcome
Engaging
back.
Chinese aggressors. Democracy is non-negotiable. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Democracy is not negotiable. I like him. I like him a lot.
Alaska's liberation is imminent. Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom. Democracy will never be defeated. Communism detected on American soil. Lethal force engaging with Chinese aggressors. Communism detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged. Oh! Initiating Directive 7.95. Destroy all communists. Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by advanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge. Engaging Chinese invader. Communist target acquired. Democracy will never be defeated. Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Oh, this is awesome.
No more games. Time to die.
Whoa.
Communist engaged. I win again. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Communism is a lie. Communist engaged.
Wow. Wow. Alright. I guess we are going inside. Save.
Watch your spacing!
This is fun.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this. I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future. You're in over your head, and no amount of talking is going to get you out of it. Once you're dead, we'll finish off this pathetic brotherhood and become the true saviors of the wasteland. This ends now.
What a shame.
No more games. What's the matter?
That takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello. Alright. Let's get them in repair.
Dr. Lee, something's
Lee,
wrong with the
it's Sarah
purifier.
Lyons. I'm in the control
Please,
room.
someone
We're both
answer.
here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now! If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagine going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
Yeah, we have Fox here. No reason to die.
If that's how you want to do this, fine. But be quick about it.
This is a dire predicament. What shall we do? Of course. My immunity to radiation makes me a far better candidate for surviving in there. I would say that your destiny lies within that chamber, but you have already altered mine. The least I can do is return the favor, cycle the airlock, and we'll put an end to this.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
Well, thankfully I didn't have to do that.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity.
What?
Thankfully, When selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
Need something, friend?
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location isn't going to help at all. We have
You mean comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier. You and Sarah were both knocked unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then. Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you. Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces. Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us. Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this. She's right here. Unresponsive, but stable. To see that you've recovered gives me hope. As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. They did not directly attack us, and I believed we had time. Time to be cautious. Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. We had no choice but to engage them directly. And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to the end. If they had not considered us a threat before, they do now. So, we have spent the time since you and I last spoke, systematically locating and destroying every bastion of Enclave force we can. Liberty Prime has proven far more successful than any of us could have hoped for. Oh? Have you learned something? Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. Well done. My child, you seem to have learned more in the past week than I have in 20 years. The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier and is managing distribution of the water to the people of the Wasteland. If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. He's heading up the on-site operation. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know? The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid. Ah, now, that's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology, and we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super-mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries. So be it. Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
I would hate to lose me too.
Another glorious day in this man's army. Good to see you. Unit deactivating. This troop is hitting the rack.
I had hoped you'd return. What now? With all due haste. And I shall follow.
And from now on, it's gonna be blind. I've never played this expansion. Let's find the exit. What is the exit?
You honor us with your presence here.
Yes, I do. Where's the damn exit?
Welcome.
So is the water actually clean now? Not really. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now, guys. I'm gonna continue next time, tomorrow, with Fallout 3. Same time. And see what this new world is all about. And perhaps do a DLC or two. We'll see. As for other streams, today I have a stream later tonight. Probably going back to Star Trek Birth of the Federation, continuing the campaign with the Klingons. Thank you very much for watching, and more next time. Bye bye.